have a great signal. You can tell, right? Not. Stunt Dummy, how are you? John, how are you? Did you see my picture for this stream? Ugh, look. Yeah, nice to see you too, Stunt Dummy. So the picture was something like this with the street sign that said I have 1.5 miles to go to exit. So I've been sitting here, for, let's see, it's going on 20 minutes. This is the only highway to get to the Westminster City Council meeting tonight. Right? And meeting starts at 7. It's 6:53 right now. And we're moving several feet every 30 seconds or minute. Jim, who's Jim? Hi, Jim. Ed, how are you? Bohica, what's up? So, yeah, I'm gonna go, well, I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna get there in time to sign up for public comment. Westminster City Council meeting tonight. It's the 4th Monday of the month. The meetings are the 2nd and 4th Monday of every month. And I found some interesting bullshit on the agenda tonight that I think that I want to talk about, because I'm sure nobody else is going to talk about it. And it will be the 4th quarter report for liability claims for the city of Westminster. And guess which department is leading the way in liability claims? Any guesses? The piggies. You guessed it. You guessed it right. So in the 4th quarter, which is October to December of 2019, the police department only has 6 claims. You know, I mean, no biggie compared to their 22 for the whole fiscal year. Their liability insurance premiums have gone up drastically in the city of Westminster, and I read the report that was published, and it's specifically due to police liability claims. But you know, City Council and Mayor Herb, they're not going to talk about that stuff. And lo and behold, that report is on the consent agenda. So if you know anything about consent agendas, that's where they stick all the really important hot stuff that they need to, that they have to by city charter ordinance or by law. They stick it on the consent agenda, and then they take a vote to approve the consent agenda. All the items on the consent agenda get approved without any discussion. I mean, how convenient is that? So I'm gonna go take my 5 minutes and talk about that. But sign up ends at 7 o'clock. That's pretty convenient. So we'll see how Mayor Herb handles those that wanted to sign up for public comment but couldn't make it in time to sign up. I mean, I've only been on the road for 50 minutes. You know, I mean, you could plan for 2 to 3 hours ahead of time and leave early. But, you know, unfortunately, other aspects of life take some priority. So here we are. We're still sitting here. Yeah, could somebody call the Westminster Police Department, please? Don't call, flood them, right? Because they're probably out here trying to deal with this big old accident or whatever it is. I already saw one of them driving on the side of the road here. But yeah, could you call Could somebody call over there and tell them to leave the sign-up sheet out for me, please? City of Westminster. I don't know what the number is. Yeah, the minute I get ride the shoulder, you know what'll happen there. So I'm thinking I probably got about another half mile to the exit, and then it's only about 1 or 2 minutes over into, you know, the big public safety center compound. You think I'll make it? Well, I'll tell you what, if I don't, and Herb doesn't let me talk, that's probably not going to go over real well. Because I'm quite certain, oh, there goes that guy, he's riding the shoulder. Because I'm quite certain I'm not the only one sitting on this highway to get to this meeting. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to talk about those liability claims. And there's one particular case on there, and it was in the news in December. You know, this, of course, is all in addition to the Timmy Henley case, which has now been filed in federal district court for a federal lawsuit for a 1983 excessive force case resulting in death. Fortunately, you know, there were a couple people that survived a cop beating and are, of course, trying to recover damages. One of them being a guy, his name was Dominic Case, I believe, C-A-S-E. Fox 31 in Denver did the story. The reporter was Rob Lowe. And the story goes like this. 2 cops from Westminster are trying to arrest this guy for whatever, I don't know. One of the cops decides to walk up to the suspect after he's been handcuffed and detained and everything's handled and the situation is fine. This one particular cop walks up to him and busts him in the face and breaks his jaw. Yeah. Because, you know, he's a tough guy. That's what cops like to do. And remember, here, you know, in Westminster, there's no body cams. No dash cams. Nothing for accountability. And back on January 6th, Chief Carlson did a presentation to City Council on body cams. So this was a scheduled presentation that was supposed to happen. And I've been watching and waiting for it, and I went and I did a live stream on Facebook about it. And essentially, it was probably the worst presentation that anyone has ever given at any public meeting. I mean, I can't imagine why Chief Carlson would want body cams, right? That guy has been a cop in Westminster since 1980. Something like mid-80s. I shit you not. Chief Carlson of the Westminster Police Department. You know, and he worked his way through the ranks and got to be the chief. And so, you know, I mean, that's convenient when you know everybody. You know, all your buddies and who to protect and who to promote and all of that. And it just so happens that if you've read the federal lawsuit on Timmy's case, you'll see that Chief Carlson fostered a climate and culture of excessive force, and the writing's on the wall with Officer Lewis Hempelman. Go see how many times he'd already been involved in lawsuits. And you know, boy, Chief Carlson at his presentation on January 6th, he told City Council, he said, you know, look, we take stuff serious here, you know, and those people that have been found to do some wrongdoing and excessive force. They've been dealt with swiftly here, and they've been fired. Well, that's funny. That's funny he put that little lie on the record, because I'll bet he didn't know that that federal lawsuit had been filed that day. So, yeah, Chief Carlson, he's a liar. He's a liar. But here's the deal. Aside from the cops that should be held accountable for their own actions, back to that Dominic case, excessive force case where the cop broke his jaw. The other cop, his name is Scott Hawley, and he reported this idiot to Internal Affairs. Yeah, there's the wreck right at the exit. Westminster will be on the job up here. So anyway, he reported this cop to Internal Affairs in Westminster. And do you think they gave him an award for doing that, for doing the right thing? Oh, hell no. And tonight, go figure, is another presentation of employee awards. So how many times have we done live streams where we've been at these city council meetings and they're doing awards and presentations and accolades and back patting for all their employees? Yeah, that's going to go on again tonight. So I don't know how long that bullshit's going to last, but it only is going to cost $5,000. Remember, each one of these little events costs anywhere between, $5,000 and $7,000 every time they do them. They got money for that shit. But, Chief Carlson made it pretty clear that money's tight. Money's tight in the police department. And there's just not a whole lot of extra money, especially since they've got to install a new CAD system in their 911 call center. Even though every other law enforcement entity in this whole end of the state has contracted with a central 911 system called ADCOM, where all the 911 calls go and get routed. Oh, but not Westminster. They're far more important than that. They're going to have their own 911 call center that costs umpteen, probably millions of dollars a year to have. All right, so we're finally through that. What time is it? See, it's after 7. I'm not going to get there to sign up. Damn it. Hey, Joey. I'm an extreme multitasker. I'm almost to the meeting. But unfortunately, I'm not here in time to sign up. So Herb better let me talk tonight, because if he doesn't, it's not going to go over well. I'll stay here on YouTube for a little bit, but the signal is so bad. And it's only with YouTube at the Public Safety Center here in Westminster. So if the stream gets dumb, you can find me over on Facebook. I'll do a Facebook Live, and I'll set it public so anybody can go watch it. Just be on my Facebook page, Regan Benson. I'm not that hard to find with my wildly popular name. Oh, look, all the Christmas lights are down. Remember, January 6th, they could string together 18 million lights out here, but They can't figure out how to get body cams, right? I mean, I'm not late for public comment or anything, but I am late to sign up. Go ahead, fellas. I'm not a cop. I won't run you over. I promise. And I won't get out of my car and beat the shit out of you. Or shoot you. Yep, holy shit. There's a lot of people here. A lot. There's also a public hearing tonight. So, who knows how long this shit show's gonna go on before they actually get to public comment. Holy shit, there is literally no parking. Wow. Remember, it's Employee Appreciation Night, everybody. What the actual hell? Alright, well, here we go. The bell tower. Okay. Give me just a moment here to get organized. Yep, Employee Appreciation Night, everybody. Hang tight with me. Talk amongst yourselves, please. I gotta get my stuff organized. I don't dare take my purse in there. I'll get all hung up in security. Uno momento, please. I gotta load my coat pockets with my stuff. I don't know how long my phone will stay charged. Okay, hold on, I'm getting there. I have to put my lip gloss on. Okay, I think I'm ready. Are you guys ready? So, like I said, if this signal gets dumb and I drop this or whatever, go find me on Facebook. I'll restart the stream. All right. I'm probably forgetting something, but I don't want to get hung up in security. It's a little chilly out here tonight. What the hell's with this landscaping? Jeez, Westminster, get on it. Look at this disaster. Shit. Frickin' mud. No parking. Yeah, don't stop or anything. I'll just, make sure you can hit me, jackass. Yeah, he was sitting on the highway too, guarantee ya. Thank you. I left over an hour ago. That's how long it took me to get, probably less than 10 miles. Yeah, it's a packed place. There's a public hearing tonight, so I'm probably gonna be here all damn night. They're supposed to have a separate comment for public hearing. All right, let's see how this goes. Hi.
If you just have all your items in here for me, please. And then if you have any belt scratches, keys, stuff like that.
Okay.
So Kathy is receiving an award tonight for 25 years of service.
Oh, everybody, Kathy's receiving an award tonight. 25 years of
I have never in the
service.
history of the city been able to give out the 50-year award. Never had anybody want to stick around that long. But for every year of service, the $100 bonus, which she will receive, maybe she can keep it, maybe a prize. Kathy began her employment with the city in January of
It's just my
1995
phone.
as a custodian at the Swim and Fitness Center.
No, I'll
In
just
March
hold
of
it.
1995, she was hired
Oh, you
as
want to check the back of it?
clerk, a recreation clerk, and in May 1997 accepted part-time
you.
employment as a clerk receptionist. From September 1998 to present, Kathy has been a part-time messenger providing mail delivery and pickup services to city facilities on a daily basis. Kathy has driven
I don't really
over
give you consent to do all this.
27,600 miles in 21 years, which equates to 13 trips around the earth. I am not riding in a car anywhere that long. In the past 21 years, Kathy has gone through 4 city vehicles and has noticed quite an increase.
They make
in
sure
crash.
that these alarms go off
Kathy
for
also
women that
scans
have
and reviews
underwires.
documents, for the Human Services, Fire and Public Works and Utilities, where she has scanned well over 41,242 documents in just 6 years. Kathy is involved throughout the community doing service work. She has volunteered with Operation Christmas Child for 26 years. She loves spending time with her family, her children, her 9 grandchildren. One on the way. Any lady golfers in the group? Anywhere? Anybody play golf?
Holy smokes.
Sandbagger. Do not join her on Monday Night League.
Yeah,
unless
see,
you put your
hers
money in
went
your
off too,
pocket.
of course.
At this time, I'd like to present a check on behalf of the city.
Oh, now he wants her earrings off. Huh. Yeah.
That's why it did happen. First, the increase of payment was so
So that figures. I don't know what's going on with public comment. Who's here to help?
There are 2 items tonight, just to make sure we don't have them messed up. There's the public hearing, which I think a few of you are here for. That will come later on the agenda. Right now, we have what's called public comment.
Public comment.
Period of time, you may bring up anything you wish.
I can
that
bring
is
up
not
anything I
specific to the public
wish
hearing later on in the
that is
agenda.
not specific to the public hearing.
This item has a 5-minute time limit. It is a one-way conversation. You tell us what your issues are, your comments, we record them. Then staff will then get back to you within the next day or 2 to resolve your question. So at this point, I will open up the mic one, and I will call you up by those who have signed up. Ms. Glavity, have you up first? Now, if I call your name and you're scheduled for you're here for the, later on for the public hearing, just let me know and then we'll scratch you off.
Hello, my name is Karen Glavity. I actually did sign up on the other meeting. I was unaware exactly what was going on. Just happened to be wearing a scarf. But I'm really speaking about the Pillar of Fire Planning Commission meeting on January 14th. I was not specifically invited because I think it was with regard to people within 200 feet of the site who were really participants, but I was made aware of that meeting.
Yeah,
Through a friend
another
who
fucking
read
joke.
the Post article. And,
All right, so I signed up on page 3
the planning commission
of that
pretty
public
much
comment sheet
okayed all
that
the
was sitting back there.
amendments.
So we'll see how that
Especially
goes.
when I heard all the
There's 10
adjoining
slots
property
on
owners. There
each
was only
page,
one
so
who
that makes
really
me
agreed with the developers
number
that
10, 20,
more dense
21. Speak
more
of
dense type
21.
of building should be going on in some of those parcels. And all the other adjoining property owners
There's all the
were not for that. And,
feel me up, feel good
the
stuff
planning
going down
Commission voted
over in
favor
security.
of the developers, and I think it's a sad kind of
So
that there were a few people speaking on behalf of the property.
anytime there's these
agricultural
public
property,
hearings,
which
stuff
has
is so
been
stupid.
for a long time, and which is an iconic
I kind of wondered.
component of Westminster. I know the church has a right to sell that property, but we also have within the comprehensive plan some special areas where the resources like water and sewer are really more dedicated than to
Important things like water and sewer and
into the Colorado Fire.
mussels in the lake and
I remember talking about
affordable
one thing
housing,
related to open space in that whole thing.
business
And it was really
development,
very
all the
sad
shit government shouldn't be doing to
And
begin
I-
with.
The idea is that
But,
maybe
other cops kill people.
here in
Oh, well.
Westminster want to have a situation. And people in Washington, Westminster, like what Westminster has to offer, which is a lot of open field and a densely populated or designed space. So I just wanted to
Oh, I forgot my
give my
cough
2
drops,
cents
John.
worth to you guys about my reaction
I actually need
to
some
that
water is what I
January
really need.
14th meeting. Thank you.
Mr. Baker,
Oh, is that Bruce Baker? Yeah, so Bruce, he was running for city council. I tried to help him get elected. The smart man. He's very articulate.
Okay, my name is Bruce Baker. I live at 14761 Calumet Court, Westminster, Colorado. I've spoken to you several times before, and as you know, I was a member of this council at one time.
Yeah, I used to be on
I'm
city
coming
council.
To remind you once again, because on the 25th of November, I asked 5 questions of this council, did not get a response from this council. On the 13th of January, I asked again. So I'm asking for a 3rd time. Would this council please answer those questions?
Yeah, Bruce knows he's not getting
If
any
you want to
answers.
stand by what the, Max Kirschbaum
They're
said,
ripping
that's
people
fine.
off on water
If you don't
rates
want to
here.
answer me at all, that's fine too. You just tell me one way or the other. I don't
Big
think that's
surprise.
too much of a request. Tonight I'm in regards to Councilor's Bill number 2.
Get him, Bruce.
Councilor Bill number 2 is absolutely horrible.
Don't you love
Want to
Bruce?
sell acres of
Don't you
the
love
most
Bruce?
valuable property in the city for
Regan.
$5 a square foot.
Regan. Benson.
I went
We met
on,
before.
Showcase.com.
Are you talking tonight?
Not what you call really
Did you sign up?
professional real estate
For
research.
which, you mean about?
For
But
public
on
comment.
Showcase.com,
I haven't
it has
decided.
similar properties.
There's a big
One
old
was
wreck
selling
on
for
36.
$25 a square
I've been
foot.
sitting
The
out
other
there
was selling
for almost 40
$17 a
minutes.
square foot.
I just signed up
When
on
this
page
council
3.
sold land in the
So that
Alamo,
makes
they
me
sold it for
21.
$20 a square foot.
Speak
know.
of 21.
I haven't decided.
But
I
that's
might
not
come in.
enough.
They just
For
got me so
them to
fucking
give
pissed
this
off today.
developer
Yeah.
$1.7 million
Are you in
in
our
issues?
Save the Farm deal? Or
Waiver.
where
No,
do I?
no, I'm talking about police
So in
brutality
other
and the
words,
Timmy
if you can't
Henley
get it out,
case.
We're
And,
basically giving this developer
Congratulations to you
$5 a
guys for
square
getting
foot
that.
to build
I don't know
condos
what it
and
is. I've been kind of
townhomes
following
in
that
the
on.
most
yeah, the Henley
valuable
family
downtown.
finally
Why would you do such a
decided to go
thing?
ahead and file a federal
It's
lawsuit.
insane.
It's the only way.
It's worse than insane. It's almost corrupt.
We've got crooks in this city. What?
Yeah.
You know,
One can
and
understand
Oh, yeah.
bribery.
300
Because the
million
person
that
who
he
does
just
the
cost the
dirty thing is
city,
getting money.
Mr. Brand.
Yes, yes.
What is a city
And it's
getting?
ongoing.
Well,
We don't want more
and his fellow
apartments.
councilors
We don't
chose
want
to
more
adjudicate
condos.
him over that.
Of course they did.
We
Yeah,
like
I'm aware.
That will be coming to the public soon.
My question
It's already out there.
tonight
No, I
would
mean,
be,
because I'm with the
has
Save the Farm
council
deal
been
over here.
provided
Okay.
a list
Well,
of
we got a big
comparable
following,
properties
and we're tired of being
that you
bullied.
came to this
Good.
$5 a
I'm
square
on your
foot
side.
and the $1.7 million subsidy.
See you
And
later.
a whole list where Lauren's doing this, and Littleton, and Englewood, and Queensbridge, and
There
Arvada,
are
and
some
Lakewood.
pissed off people, for sure. He
There
was just
were,
talking about
according
how
to
much
data,
money
published then,
Herb has cost the
there was an RFI
city
sent out in February of 2019.
over the Eric Brandt
And
deal.
only 2 people responded. So if you really try to sell this RFI, if you really try to tell all the people you sent it out to, and I hope you sent it out to a whole bunch of people, how valuable and wonderful it is to be part of that, you have that list. It'd be really interesting to see that list. And if we have to sell it for this low price,
$10 a
I think
gallon.
it should be an open public
You only
bidding
need to
process.
bathe like once or twice a month.
Because
What's the
people I've
problem?
talked to said, what? How can I get in on that? Isn't that why we're supposed to have open public biddings when it comes to money?
Bruce is
So it takes
awesome.
away from the taint of corruption.
He's a retired pharmacist. He's way too smart to be sitting up there on that
And
city
then
council.
also the fact that you
The
said
people
that
really
this
screwed up
developer,
not
this
putting him back on there.
that you got into it, he understands he's gonna take a $1.1 million loss building these properties? What? He signed on to lose money to build properties? According to our website, the disposable income of Westminster is $65,000. And according to our website, the median sales price for a townhome and condo is $240,000. So what mark is this council aiming for when it builds $400,000 condos and townhouses? Certainly not for the typical person of Westminster. Or is that the plan? That we're going to subsidize properties for wealthy people? Is that the plan? I implore council not to do this, to reject this, to start again. You don't want the taint of corruption placed on the city. And then my final question is, so what happened to Grid Solero? Weren't they supposed to build an office building? When is this council going to build tax-paying properties instead of residences with the new downtown? Thank you.
I need to go
Good evening,
talk to
Council,
Bruce.
Mr. Mayor. As you guys know, I'm Kevin Work. I'm here on behalf of Friends of Stanley Lake. Just,
Oh, the Friends of Stanley Lake are back.
I
I already told them they're not getting their lake.
One question that has been brought up that people are really having troubles with is in the city email back in December to council from city staff. This is a response email. The question was, if the city is really concerned about voting and water quality, why are they not restricting everything? It's pretty well known that contaminants can ride in on things as simple as life vests. And the city response was, allowable watercraft can visually be inspected 100% of the time and decontaminated 100% of the time, as in the city's words, as on my news, my own water department. And some of the rebuttals to that was, just last year alone, there was 146 trespassing violations. We haven't gone through them completely yet. There's a lot of paperwork, and that's just from people failure to spray, people bringing paddle boards from other sides of the lake, people just coming in.
All right, you
So
guys,
that's clearly
I'm
not
gonna
100%
end this
of the
stream
time, like the city
because
says.
I'm not gonna have any phone left if I don't.
Kind of the other thing they were saying, whoever vote is accounted for. And so we would just like to formally ask.
I
the
think I'm gonna
council,
go
maybe the city manager, whoever will make the decision, if we could get the subcommittee, the
try to
time
find some
committee to
water.
start meeting again. We have improved solutions that I think would not be a waste of the city's time. It would be helpful to everybody. And it's what the voting community wants. And we really want to go over in detail the concerns that the city has about the one vote, one lake.
Thanks, guys. I will. I'll
with
be
all
fine.
those being held on Stanley Lake
I'm-
property and trying to back down some of
I'm
those concerns.
two-fisted with the phones tonight.
Walls there and hurdles that we can help the city overcome.
You know,
Uh,
in the
There's a
gun-free zone,
solution to protect and preserve
we're
the water
only,
with trailer boating. So
you
we're
know,
just asking that
law enforcers.
formally asking questions of the city to get back to us.
Can have guns.
Don't really ever get back to you guys, or just that you guys do your best to get back.
So anyway, I am going to probably restart this on Facebook. I'm trying to divvy up my time, and the streams are always better on Facebook. So, and I'll set it public if anybody's interested. So, thanks guys, have a good night, and I'll see some of you later. You too, Ed. Take care.
I'm ready.